All right, all right, all right. What's going on, everyone? How are you? We are here on a new episode of the Juan Solo Show with your host, me, Juan D. Clouser, or John D. Clouser, whichever one you honestly prefer. It doesn't matter as long as you come along for the ride. What's going on? How are you? Salutations. I hope you're doing swell. Hope you're doing well. There we go. Now we have more light. So, yeah, like I said, it's a new episode. Episode, was it 225 of this episode of this wonderful podcast. So, you know what really annoys me? Something that just irritates me so much, and I'm just like, gosh, dang it. Like, I can't believe this is happening to me. Is that, like, when I do laundry, I'm very strategic. I lay out. I'm like, work clothes get washed with work clothes. Towels get washed with towels. It doesn't matter what color. All the towels get washed. I don't give a shit. I don't have really nice white towels. If I had really nice white towels, perhaps I would wash them separately. But even then, I would be like, I don't know. I think I just might roll the dice. And yes, some of these are going to get grungy, but it will be okay because I will get over it, because who's going to see these towels? Myself. It's about it. So, but one of these things, I'm a stickler on certain things. So I have, like I told you, like, work clothes, get washed with work clothes, nice clothes, like, you know, my street clothes I just wear during the day, like podcasting clothes, like nicer clothes, things I want to be presented. I want to present well or look a certain way. Then I wear those clothes. And then the thing is, like, I also have that kind of underwear, and I also have that kind of sock. The reason why I think is a lot of this third world mindset, and the sense of like, oh my God, I didn't have any of this stuff. Like when I first was born and when I grew up, and you know, I was poor, malnourished, and all this stuff. And now I'm an adult. I have a job. I can afford to like buy nice socks and nice underwear and nice pants and nice shirts. And so, like, because of that, for the longest of time, I'm slowly starting to get out of it. It's taken me about a year and some change, but I'm slowly getting there. It's like, no, John, like, you pay, the reason why you buy clothes or to wear clothes, because my mindset was like, well, I can't wear that because I'm not worthy of wearing that. Like, I'm not. It's just like, that's too nice. Like, what if something happens? What if there's like an event or something, and I want to wear it on that day and I can't because I've already worn it. It's like, instead of thinking like, hey, I'll wear it today, then, you know, if there is an event the night before that event, I'll just wash it. It's a crazy stupid mindset that I had, but I have nice socks. And I lost one. And like, these are the nice ones that have the L and the R on it. So I guess it'd be the L and the R because it's backwards to you guys. Because you're like, well, John, that's not the right way, but okay. But in my viewfinder of like how I see it, this is right, this is left, but to you this is left, and this is right. So anyway, but I just can't. I can't believe this. I'm just so upset, and I'm trying to think like, where could it be? And it's like, it's not that big of a deal because I can easily get new socks. It's just that these were some really nice ones, and they're. You know what's even better? Getting nice socks that you don't have to pay for, and that's the thing I tell people. If you're gonna splurge on something, splurge on not really nice underwear and incredibly expensive socks. Get the most expensive socks you can. Try it. Get one set of incredibly expensive socks that are like, $20, $30, $40. Trust me. Feel them. And then put on a pair of socks you got from Walmart that cost $3. And you're going to see a significant difference. It's just a thread count. It's nicer. It's softer on your foot. What if you have to walk all the time? What if you're on your feet? What if you're a nurse? Why would you not want to have nice socks with a nice pair of dutiful, that's not a word, a nice pair of shoes that can withstand, walking all the time, and it helps your knees and your ankles and like that? Why would you not want these things? Why would you not want them? And anyway, guys, like about, what are we in? We're about like almost 5 minutes into this podcast. Should we, guys, Should we do the video of the week? Should we? All right. Say it with me. Here we go.
The only thing that's keeping me going is knowing that in a few days I'll be able to eat garlic bread in the park with the gays. I'll keep y'all updated.
Welcome to the John Show with your host, John Doogie Clouser.
It's really true though. Like the gays really do make everything so much better. I say this all the time. Asians and gays, those are the two groups of people. Asians, such a superior thing. Do you understand that Asians don't have the gene? They don't smell when they sweat. Crazy. You might be like, what the fuck, John? Like, Google it. Anyway, and the second thing is the gays. They make things nice. They have they're more of an involved man. Like, it's just they understand the feelings and the masculinity. It's like I'm like, damn. For that, it's like, why would you not want to be gay? You know, like, why would you not want to be gay for those reasons? And the things, you just hang out with your friends. You just hang out, like, I posted a meme this week, and it's like, people who are against, like, it blows my mind that people that are against gay people, because it really is just this, and it was just like two guys laughing in like four different like places, like a restaurant, a living room, like outside, and in a cab or something like that. It was stupid. It was stupid, but it was like, what the hell? It's just like, what's so crazy about that? But what? Okay, so what should we do? I don't think I really even had it. Did I have? Oh, I did. What am I talking about? Did I have anything? So I guess we should go and get into like the things that are up this week, right? Let me push the record button on my phone. Dude, I spent like an hour and a half, almost I gotta say almost closer to 2 hours. Hour and 45, let's say that. John, what are you doing? I spent that much time I just deleting all these stupid memes. I'm like, I'm never going to use any of these memes ever. And I'm just forever just deleting every single one of them. It was just, I'm like, God damn it, John. Like, it's like you really do have ADHD sometimes. I'm like, you don't, because if you're saying that you have ADHD, then you don't. It's someone who isn't aware that they have ADHD. Look at that tan line. Look at that shit. Oh, God, that's hilarious. Oh, man, that's from golf. Anyway, but yeah, so what are these things this week? I guess the things that I learned this week, things that I thought were crazy. Let me see here. Let's see if I can. Was it the Milky Way? So apparently the Milky Way is absorbing, or which, because there's two different Milky Way things that I got this week. I know this is so riveting. You think I would have had this set up, right? Oh yeah, the Milky Way galaxy is absorbing a smaller galaxy. That's crazy to me? So I was listening to this podcast, and it was science, astronomy, not astrology, not that dumb shit. Astronomy, where like distance of like space and like distances, and like you figure out a lot of it. It's like understanding like the Big Bang Theory, that kind of thing. And yeah. But yeah, the Sausage Galaxy is being absorbed by the Milky Way. So I don't remember, like 10 was they said like 10 years ago there was these, like, the Milky Way was a lot more prevalent, and everyone thought that was like just like the Milky Way, that was just like part of the galaxy. But really what that was like us, like our galaxy that we live in absorbing a dwarf galaxy. Insane, right? Crazy. Like who would have thought that? So yeah. Yes, the Milky Way galaxy has absorbed smaller galaxies in the past and is likely to continue doing so. And here's some of them. The Gaia Sausage Galaxy. Researchers believe the Milky Way absorbed the dwarf galaxy in a collision between 8 and 11 billion years ago. It's almost like when they say like a billion years. Do you even really comprehend that, or do you just like that's such a big number that it's because you can't comprehend it, you can't actually mentally have a mental like vision of what it is, that it's just like, yeah, okay, that's a lot. But then you're like, wow, 8 of that, between 8 and 11 of that's insane. It's wild. But yeah, I thought that was a crazy thing. Yeah. But yeah. The cloud galaxy. My dog she's just laying here. She's such a good dog. Aren't you a good dog, Lola? She wants the WALK, but she doesn't know it's hotter than hell outside. It's insanely hot. It's crazy. But yeah, that was one of the things that we learned, that I learned this week. So what's another thing? Oh yeah, this base on the moon thing. So apparently there is allegedly like on the dark side of the moon, which really is not the dark side, it's just the opposite side of the it's on the other, it's just the other side, because the moon is stationary. It doesn't move, it doesn't rotate, right? Yeah, well, it's like this one side always stays on the side of the sun, so it's never like on the other side. I shouldn't be talking about this. And anyway, so apparently they, on that backside, there are some of these moon bases. Let's see here. New Science. NASA is planning on a permanent moon base that will take... does anyone know what these cookies? What the hell was them? Sure. The USA wants to build a long-term human outpost on the moon by around 2030. Here is all the tech that will be needed for the space station in lunar orbit to a way to avoid space hay fever. Interesting, right? Oh, and you gotta subscribe to continue reading, and that's when you go like, okay, bye. Stupid. But that was that one. Let's see what else is there. Let's see here. What else do we have? Oh yeah, a lot of space stuff this week. But they found whale fossils in, I guess this is in the desert in Egypt. The Western Desert in Egypt contains like fossils of. So what that basically says is that part of the land was actually underwater at a point. There was a river over in Egypt, and then it got moved, right? Wasn't there a river? Let's Google this. We're better off Googling this, right? Let's see here. Was there a river in Egypt? Egypt called... is there a river that... Was there a river? I know the Nile, then the White Nile, the Blue Nile River. The list of rivers. The Nile River. Yeah, I know it has the Nile River, but wasn't there... So wasn't it just the Nile? No, because then there's like the rainforest. See, again, another thing I should not be talking about. I should not be talking about this stuff. But you see me sit here and I do it anyway. Oh well, I'm just like whatever. But I thought this just like fascinated me. Like, yeah, whale fossils are between 40 and 41 million years old. Like, that's insane. Was a whale skeleton found in Egypt? Now, some 40 million years later, Egyptian researchers found the limestone encased parliament skeleton of one of these mammals. Wild stuff. Look at all them. Look at these people. See, and this is what, like, all you ever hear about on the news is like people like dying in bombings and stuff like that. But there's people doing stuff like this out in the world. They're finding bones in the desert. Wild, right? Just effing wild. So what? Okay, so I guess what? Let's see. Do I have anything else? Whalebones in the desert. I think that's it. I think that's all of it.
https://www.
Yeah, that's cool. I actually pushed the speak button and it's like, oh, okay. Oh man, I don't know if you got. I have a tablet. My tablet's a Galaxy one, and they did an update on the software system, and it was so awesome, cause I think I've told you this, but like the voice sounds like a real human, so it's really awesome. But guys, I think we should probably get into the videos this week, don't you think? All right. Well, say it with me. Here we go.
Meow, 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 meow.
Wild. It's different. Like some people are like, why is this guy doing this? And then some people are like, John, they're like, why is John on a podcast? It's same thing, same kind of mindset, same kind of concept. It's just like, what are we doing here? Wild though. Isn't that wild? It's just so crazy. That was gross, and I apologize. Okay, this video is crazy. This video is real crazy. All right, here we go.
So it's been a while. It's okay, no big deal. We're here to help. All right. So we'll get his feet cleaned up. So you a little belong to. Oh, sorry, very sensitive too, huh? Are we diabetic?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's the nails are very curling in. All right. So I'm gonna start on this side and work my way over. Okay. So let's start on this one over here. All right, let's get it on, breathe. There you go. Yeah. Let's get comfortable. Carl Weathers. He was just in he has a bunch of good shows recently, like The Mandalorian. Who knew?
Oh wow.
72.
Still looks great too.
Oh, that sound, it sounds like a whip. They're like Fritos on his toes. So gross. Oh, man. Oh, woof.
Boiling water every time you have a spaghetti dinner. Boil a few gallons in the beginning of the week and refrigerate it for later.
Isn't that so smart? It's like the smartest thing to do, isn't it? I know, right? All right, well, here's another video. This video's real great. This kind of falls into, we always end up having a video like this. I feel like we do every week, mostly just because it's really just, it's slightly low-hanging fruit, but it's also just, it's just like, people who are just trying to getting attention without trying to work to actually earn it. But, again, what I say.
Trans hate in the fucking world. Sorry, there's so much trans hate in the world right now, and I'm so done with it. And pride just means that we are unabashedly happy just to be alive.
Yeah. And where do you personally feel that hate is coming from?
Most places, but especially the government.
And in your own life, where would you say that you feel the hate the most?
I feel like I kind of internalize a lot of the hate, so it feels like it mostly comes from myself at this point. Because
Right? Yeah, it's all crazy. I am like, I didn't want to play the song because I think I might be getting. I could possibly get a copyright, and those are always fun to fucking deal with because they're like, nothing will happen, but you just can't make any money off this at all. It's like, okay, all right, awesome. Sounds good. Sounds real good. But to clean the palate, y'all, from that, here's the last video. It's pretty hilarious. Here we go.
Since you guys really liked the last time I showed you one of my paintings, I have another one to show you. This one is very special because I did not use a paintbrush. Can you guess what I used?
She used her butt and her asshole. It's crazy. It's just, it's just what she does. It's just what goes on in this world. Just think about what you can do. Isn't it just wild? Just wild. Like, this is what people are doing. Like, as dumb as this is, I'm not like showing you I'm not like painting a picture with my fucking asshole. It's just why can't people just, is it mental illness? You think it's mental illness, or you think it's just like, I think a lot of it, I just feel like it's just attention. It's attention. They just want to get some sort of attention without earning it. And it's like, you shouldn't really even want it. You should just want it. You should be wanting to do something and it might be something like this, like a podcast where you might earn some attention and get a little bit of following behind it or something like that. But you don't want. Why would you want it? Why can't you? Like, for me, like, if I got any kind of compliments about this or something, I wouldn't want it personally. I would want it to be like, yeah, you should check out this. I'll watch this stupid podcast, and he does these stupid videos and he goes on these stupid rants and like that, and then that's the compliment I want. I don't really need that personal validation towards me. Like, it's fucking stupid and it's weak. I personally believe nothing's wrong with it. I just personally believe that. That's my opinion on that and how I don't. And it also says, like, maybe you should open up a little bit more and be a little bit softer, John, to the idea of someone paying you a compliment and being polite to you or kind to you. It's not a weakness. See, even I can like calm myself down back to center place. All right. So should we do our the last thing, Craigslist misconnections? So if you're not familiar with Craigslist, it is a wonderful place where you can go and people have connections with other people, and instead of like asking for the number or just like moving on with their life and writing a song about it, they choose to go on this website called Craigslist, and then there's this place called Misconnections, and then they write about that misconnections. So here we go. Lady I sat next to in jury duty at Independence Courthouse, Lee Summit. You were sitting next to me during deliberations. Your parents were foster parents, you told me, and we conversated. Then you sat next to me at the end of the deliberations. We did not get picked, but I wanted to tell you that you are attractive, and I wanted more. Hope you see this. I think you live in Lee Summit. I butchered that, and because I'm so goddamn tired. I've been up since 2:30, you motherfuckers. So go, and then I have to stay up longer. And I'm trying to get this done, and then I have to go and be on a film set, which is great. I love it. I'm just tired. That's all it is. You're 50 today. You're 50 today. You're 50 today. Happy birthday to my green bean, my little rise and shine raisin biscuit. Hope your birthday is absolutely amazing. I'm so happy for you that you are married and getting to travel like you always dreamed of. You were my best friend, and all I ever wanted was to see you happy. I miss you. That was incredibly sad. That is so sad. Poor human. I am sorry that you're alone. Full N8 BJ's. What? Oh, this is one of these fakes. No, I'm not going to do that. I like to be told what to do. Cedar Rapids. If you're a lady who likes to order a man around, it's the wrong then. I would really like to hear from you. Cedar Rapids. I don't know how in the hell I'm in Cedar Rapids. Do. Until the cows come home, woman for man. Des Moines. That was such a great. Until the cows come home, woman for man. Des Moines. Like to dance. I like music. I like shopping. To sum me up, your turn. Message me on IG. I guess Instagram. Assistant chef. And then I'm not going to give her name. If you see the video, then you can just pause it and you can get it and do what you want with it. Oh, man. What is this? Is insane. I don't know. I'm in all over the place. It's all over. Looking for teacher, looking for summer friend. Looking for teachers, looking for summer friends. I've never heard. Let's see this. Telica. How much time do I even have left? I have 2. Okay, I have time. Telica. I don't know where the hell Telica is. Let's look up here. It's on the map. We're stretching this out. Telica. It's like in Tulsa. I mean, it's in Oklahoma? Damn. Okay, so it's like almost on the Oklahoma-Arkansas border. I would say kind of close to like the Missouri border as well. Male, her, looking for a teacher who needs a friend for the summer and ladies in the area. What? Wild. That is wild. My friend in Catoosa. Catoosa? Am I pronouncing that right? Catoosa. My friend in Catoosa. Where are you? Space ? Wow. Awesome. Well, I think that's enough right there. So, I got about 1:40 left on this podcast, guys. If you've gotten this far, like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know. I guess, but by the time you see this, Father's Day is already over. But hope you have a good Father's Day. Tell your dad you love him. Yeah. And have fun. Maybe drink a beer with him. Have a joke with him. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. This podcast is pretty much done. What else? I guess I could just. Oh, God. It was so funny because I thought I hadn't heard any UFO stuff in a while, but then the other day Harvard came out with a study saying that UFOs or aliens might be living among us just in camouflage, and I'm like, huh? Wild, right? Aren't you just weird? The shit that I watch, the shit that I find. God, it's odd. But anyway, yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Gotten this far. Thank you so much again. I got 30 seconds left on this podcast. So, yeah, I guess I will just see you guys on the next episode. And adios, mariachi, y'all. Bye now. Bye.